on this beautiful, blessed Monday morning. Remember, give God all the praises, all the glory. Thank Him for waking you up early this morning in your right mind, starting you on your way. But you better give God some praises. So I want to say thank you to everybody that took the time out yesterday to tell me happy birthday. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. So thank you again. Hey, T-Hole. I'm sitting here eating some of my food from yesterday. So my son came home this morning, and now he not feeling good. I had asked you yesterday how was Ed doing, but your live. Well, he came home today and he said he ate a breakfast sandwich at the airport and it made him sick. So he at his grandmother's house. So I'm waiting on him to come because I have his car. And I didn't go live yesterday. Did he still have it? Oh yeah, Taz, he still have his apartment. He just been out of town. That's it. So he happy he got his apartment. He happy. But thank you again to everybody that told me happy birthday. Everybody that showed me love yesterday. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. I mean, I had so much fun with my family. And I didn't go live because I wound up fixing food. Then I wound up sitting down. And I wound up, I started playing dominoes. And I had to rest my legs. So I'm like, I ain't gonna go live. So, but when I saw my mama them dancing, I just video taped it. And it was nice because it was just how I wanted it. Just how I wanted it. It was my family. It was some friends. The DJ, our friend, he bought his DJ equipment over there. And it was so nice. So nice. And y'all, that corn on the cob that I made yesterday and that sauce, and I made 2 pans. My family tore that up. My family tore everything up. And my sister barbecued the meat. Honey, they was bragging about, because my husband seasoned up the ribs, but my sister barbecued it. Sometimes you can't enjoy things when you... No, you can't. So I had fun seeing the children running around playing. Man, yesterday was just so nice. So nice. Only thing I didn't like, because I couldn't really get up and dance with my mom yesterday. That's it. But other than that, I had the best birthday ever. And my oldest grandson, he got off work. He got off work just to come spend the day with his grandmother, his nana. And he came, then he went home and took a shower, changed, came back. And he said, Nana, you got my food? I fixed him and his girlfriend plate. And at the end, I told them, I said, y'all can, if y'all want to cut the cake, y'all can cut the cake. Because it ain't like I'm finna eat no cake. So we cut, my daughter went in there to cut the cake, giving people the cake. And I'm like, y'all want cake? Go get your own cake. So my grandson, they left like half of the cake with my name on it. And my grandson was like, Nana, are you gonna eat, I can get some cake? I said, you can get what you want. That boy walked out the house with the rest of the cake, the whole box. So I had the best birthday ever, the best, with my family. So I cannot complain. It was nice. He took the cake home. He came out carrying the box out the door. That's it. And the DJ, his birthday was Monday. I didn't get to tell him happy birthday because I was having surgery. And then Wednesday was our other friend's birthday. So on my way over there, I stopped to the liquor store. I bought them, each one of them, the big gallon of liquor that they drink. And I took it over there to give it to them for their birthday present. And the DJ was like, he said, you told him. Oh yeah, I told him he can take the cake. He can take it. I ain't want no cake. I didn't even much eat no cake. I just bought the cake for them. I didn't even much eat it. But the DJ, he was like, Treasie, I didn't even much buy you nothing for your birthday. And I'm like, you don't have to buy me nothing. I said, every time I ask you to bring your music over here, you bring your music over here. You never ask me for $1. You always bring your music. He was like, I feel so bad because you brought me a birthday present and I didn't buy you nothing. I said, you did give me a birthday present when you brought your music over here. So he drank, what's that junk? So he drank Jack Daniels. So I bought him the biggest bottle of Jack Daniel. I bought him that for his birthday. Because I told him, I told everybody to come. Nobody bring nothing. I got all the food. You better bring your own alcohol drink. That's all you got to bring. But we still wind up going to the store buying some liquor. So they still was able to drink. And that's how I wanted my birthday. And I know some people might say, it's my birthday, why should I spend money for people to come? I just love to see when my family come together and make memories. That's all that matter right there. I don't care about the other stuff. I'd rather have a memory than to worry about how much money I'm spending. I want to come out there for my birthday. I don't know anybody there. When your birthday, Sweet Pea? Hey, Levant. Like Keisha. Hey. Child. That corn was so good. My nephew came in there. My nephew say, Auntie, it's some more corn. And my cousin was like, come get this corn off my plate. And when my cousin, because I fixed my cousin, I fixed everybody's plate. So when my cousin got his plate, he said, dang, what's this? 3 pounds of food? This container loaded down. I said, well, you better have something to eat tomorrow, too. He sat in there. He was like telling my nephew to get the corn because he didn't want the corn. He was like, man, this chicken and yellow rice, I can eat this by itself. I can eat this chicken and yellow rice by itself. So I was just glad that they had fun because we did jerk chicken in the oven, jerk chicken on the grill, and then we did this other seasoning that my husband made together. We put that on another half of the chicken and on the ribs. By the time we finished, I finished feeding everybody. I think it was like 6 pieces of chicken left. Because I was putting 3 and 4 pieces of chicken and ribs on everybody's plate. And I don't believe in shaking the spoon. So I don't got that out the way. Thank you. Hey, Christopher. You should have been there. Oh, Ellison, I had so much fun. Because most of the time after I finished fixing the food, I had to sit down. I had to prop my feet up because my feet was hurting so bad. So I told him, I say, today I'm just going to sit home, have my feet propped up, and I ain't doing nothing today. So I just been laying around. I know I did a lot yesterday. I did a lot. I made baked beans. Then I made veggie beans, macaroni salad, jerk chicken in the oven, yellow rice. I did 2 pans of corn on the cob with that sauce I made to go in it. And then I did some salmon with broccoli and shrimp and a sweet Hawaiian sauce. I cooked that at my auntie house. I was in a little bit of pain, but I came home and took me some pain medicine. And that I put some ice on it this morning. I just been sitting up with ice on my feet. Because I don't plan on going nowhere today. I got to let my feet rest. So I'm finna talk about 2 different topics right now. So whenever you come on my page and this other person ran on about me and stuff, I don't want to hear that mess. I don't want to hear what that person got to say about me. Because like I done told the world before, That person don't know anything about me. That person don't know me. That person never met me. And that person just going by, he say stuff that they heard about me. And I never seen somebody so invested about your life that they swear they know your life, and they swear that people come tell you about my life. Hell, I am an open book. I am an open book. I am not ashamed of anything that I do. I'm an open book. And for a person to keep saying she had a threesome, did you see me have that threesome? And I am a grown woman. If I feel like I want to go out and do a threesome, I can do it, because I am a grown woman. I can do whatever I want to do. Whenever I wake up, if God wake me up, I can do what I want to do. But I never seen somebody so invested to call a woman out their name so bad. A woman that they don't know, a woman that they never met, is so invested in my sex life. I never seen a person so invested in my sex life. Excuse me. So invested what I have done in my life that is crazy. So So I don't have time to feed into somebody so negative, somebody that's not pouring nothing into nobody's life, somebody that's tearing down black women. I don't have time for that. They love to drag a black soul woman name, but we some powerful people that, you know what? Because when somebody called me yesterday and was talking to me about it, and I told them, I said, they was like, the names that they be calling you, the names that they be calling you, they be so disrespectful, and I don't like it. I'm like, I don't care what that person called me, because that person don't know me. And that person too ugly to be calling somebody out their names. And I ain't never seen somebody say, oh yeah, somebody told me from Tampa, somebody know me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody told you. I don't give a fuck if somebody told you something about my past. I don't give one fuck. One fuck. I don't be around here. Y'all so busy talking about something about my past. Why the fuck y'all ain't talking about my future? Why y'all ain't talking about that? June 18 made 20 years I have been married. 20 years I have been married. March made 22 years I've been with that man. And y'all still talking about some fucking past. Y'all talking about me having a girlfriend. Hell yeah, I had a girlfriend. You talking about I did a threesome. Hell yeah, I did a threesome. And what? What the fuck you keep worrying about my past for? Why? Why you not talking about how I'm around here, what I got? Y'all love to say, oh, she love to gamble. I work. I can go gamble when I feel like going. You know what? I went gambling last night when I played dominoes. See, one thing about me, I don't have to come on this YouTube and tear nobody down. Nobody down. Nobody. Because what am I getting to tearing somebody down? I'm not making money on this channel. I make money, y'all, but I ain't making money just to say, let's go to the bank and charge and stuff. Yeah, I make money from YouTube. I clean a building. I clean a building. I cook for people. I can go cut anybody tree in any design. I can do anybody yard. I have CDLs. I always been a hustler. I don't have to sit here. I don't have to sit here. And then for y'all say I love to go to Hard Rock. I love to gamble. Heck yeah, I love to gamble. Let me tell you something. I love to gamble so much. That's why I ain't come live last night. I love to gamble so much that I love to play I love to play dominoes for money. For money, baby. Honey, I play dominoes for money. See, I ain't got this from me playing dominoes last night. This from me playing dominoes last night. I played dominoes so good last night, I even broke my older grandson off, okay? That's how good I play dominoes. So I always been a hustler. I don't have to be around here. I don't have to sit on YouTube and tell a sister down, another black sister down, for people to come and run and look at me. For people to comment and say something bad about a sister. That's not me. I ain't worried about what nobody did. I ain't worrying about who they sleeping with, because it ain't none of my business, because I ain't sleeping with them. It's none of my business. It's no shame in my game. Anybody, you come to Tampa, they'll tell you, ain't no shame in my game. If I got to be shame of something that I have done, I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't do it. I shouldn't even much do it. But for somebody to be so invested in my life, like I'm sitting up and talking about them, you're not worth nothing for me to sit up and talk about and worry about. Why would I talk about somebody that don't even look that good at me? Why? I ain't gonna say, I'm not finna sit and call no woman ugly. I did say ugly, but I ain't gonna sit here and just tear no woman down, somebody that I don't know. I don't know you. And I keep telling this person that this person try to make like I'm coming to them, I'm looking at their live. You're not worth me looking at. You're not worth me looking at, because I feel like this right here. I don't want to look at nobody who not pouring nothing positive in my life. I don't want to look at no woman that's around here tearing another sister down. Life too short to be around here trying to tear somebody down. Look at all this shit that's going on in this world. But I ain't never seen somebody so invested over there calling me all kinds of names, and yeah, she had a threesome and this and that. I sure did. And it was good. And it killed me because, hell, if I had a girlfriend, what you mean? What you mean? I had a girlfriend like Peter Paul, tried all. Stop trying to tell my life story and you don't know me. If you want to know something about me, you can ask me. You can ask me. Yeah, be to my bad, her husband don't even know the type of person she is. Honey, when that sucker got with me, I told him from day one, I had a girlfriend. I told him everything about me so nobody else wouldn't have to tell me. And you know what? He said, I still love you, baby. You know what, my holy king? I don't know why they keep, that's all they can talk about is my past. That's all they can talk about is my past. People change. People change. And no, before you say it, because I know she over there, I got videos. You ain't got shit. And she around here, she doing, I ain't doing a threesome, okay? That was in my younger days, all right? Now, I did do it in my younger days, and it was so good. Maybe you should go have a threesome. After a while, they going to be telling y'all how my threesome went. They going to swear they was there. I don't come on this YouTube channel. I don't bother nobody. I don't disrespect nobody. I try not to disrespect nobody. And you keep throwing up the things that my daughter don't said about me. But you don't mention what my daughter don't said. Some of the parts that she said. She did tell you that her mama know how to fight. I don't do that. She did tell you her mama ain't got no filter on this mouth. But I be trying to keep it classy. But honey, I got a filter that I can just let out some words on your around here, okay? When I was sitting in the bathtub, because y'all know I got to sit in the bathtub to take a bath. I was sitting in the bathtub. I'm like, Lord, how am I come off talking this morning? And when the person was talking to me yesterday, she said, I feel like you family to me. And I don't like when she be calling you out all those names. And it hurt me. And I told her, I said, I don't pay that attention, pay no attention to that right there. But to hear that person telling me that yesterday, I can tell the hurt that was inside that person. I can tell that person was really hurt. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to say something this morning because that's all people can talk about. Can all your children cook? Yeah, all my children can cook. And homeboy, that was in my past, okay? And everything that this person is saying about me is stuff that they don't heard because they don't know me. And if that person will see me in the street, only way that person will really know me if I have, because this right here. This person only must know me him. Not at all. Even when they say they hung him, you don't know me because there's so many people know me in Tampa. So many people. And then you say, I be coming on your live in the bushes. Every time I came, when the time I did come in your live, it wasn't no bushes. I was telling your butt about yourself. And I don't even much go over there. I don't even much go over there to look at you. I don't want to sit there and see somebody talk bad about somebody. I don't want to sit there and hear another woman tear down another woman and we all having hard times. We all trying to make it around here. Y'all see what's going on in this in this world right now? It's so much going on in this world right now that we need to be focusing. We need to be focusing, not focusing on somebody else's life, focusing on what they done did in the past. Man, some of this stuff that they talk about all the way in the past. In the past. And their favorite word to call me. And it's crazy. The favorite word they call me is a bulldigger. That's their favorite word to call me. And then you want to call me ugly? Girl, every morning I wake up, I tell God, thank you for making me a beautiful woman. Beautiful. You can tell when a person ain't got a good life. If a person got to sit on YouTube and just talk bad about another black sister. When a person on YouTube, y'all, I already cussed, but let me tell y'all that. When a person on YouTube and calling another black woman a bitch, a hoe, talking bad about her like that, you can tell that person got mental issues. Mental issues. A person, when God bless you with a platform, you're supposed to be building a sister up that's going through something. You're supposed to be building a sister up instead of not tearing a sister down. Because none of us, I'm talking about myself too. I don't have time to talk bad about another woman. I don't did so much shit in my life. I don't been through so much shit in my life. I've been broken down to the ground. Everything. So I can't talk about another woman. I can't say nothing bad about a woman. I can't even much call a woman dumb about a mistake that she don't made. I don't made so many mistakes and had to learn from the mistakes. I had to learn. That's why I don't get on him. Thank you, Missy Kill. You know what? And I mean, that's why I get on him and I try to tell people my life story. I don't want to tell about nobody else's life story, and I really don't know what's going on with them, what they done went through and stuff. Because y'all, I done been so low to the ground that sometimes I didn't think I was gonna get up. I done been so low to I thought I was finna lose my mind. I don't want to talk about no woman. I don't want to sit here and be sitting on this platform. I did so much in the past. I can't judge and will not judge. Thank you. You know what? I don't want to sit and talk about nobody, no woman. I don't want to be calling no woman no bitch. I don't want to say no woman no hoe. I don't want to say none of that right there. I have been through so much. I have done so much in my life. I have made so many mistakes in my life. And I'm just thankful that God always kept his hands on me. Always kept his hands on me, even when I was doing wrong. Even when I was doing wrong, he kept his hands on me. So that's why I refuse to use this platform to talk about any woman. I'm going to use this platform to talk about my life, to tell what I done went through, so somebody else can see if she went through it and he pulled out, he'll pull me out. I worked too hard to get where I'm at in life. Too hard. And to let somebody take me back down that road. I worked too hard. I worked too hard. I don't cry out too many nights asking God to change my life. I don't cry out too many nights asking God, when you gonna bless me? I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody called. So, God have done too much in my life to be on this platform going back and forth with another lady. Life too short. There's so much going on in this world that you better wake up. You better wake up around here. You see what kind of president we got. And y'all around here worrying about who somebody slept with, what they did. Man, ain't nobody on that. I'm trying to make money to survive. That's right. I can tell you have a lot of hair. Do you? No, I don't never show my hair 205. And my Holy King life is too short. And people love to talk about your past. You know what? But people love to talk about your past, but they don't never want to say nothing about your future. They don't want to never say the positive things that you're doing in your life right now. Man, sweet pea, this corn's so good, and it has been soaking in that sauce I made. Oh my God. I had to hurry up and go in there last night to get me some corn. That's how fast they was eating the corn. And can you let me know if someone is putting a curse on me because my stomach is enlarging? Well, honey, I think you need to go to the doctor to find out what's going on with your stomach. Because you say if somebody putting a curse on you, honey, you better get in that scripture and start reading. Go to Psalms 91. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Need to go eat too. But baby, this corn so good. Hotter than a volcano. Oh, it's hot in New York. Listen, I went outside just now because it rained, so I had to take sweep the mulch off the sidewalk. So my neighbor, she was out there cutting. She got a big old hat on and all that. And I said, what you doing? She said she had an appointment with the people to come cut her yard. And they don't miss 2 weeks and the grass so high. And I told her, I said, yes, the rainy season right here. How are you letting somebody you don't know bother you this much, please? Brianne, you is right. I am not upset, but I'm just saying, I'm not upset, Brianne, but I just had to let a person know. I'm not upset. So I'm like, why are you waiting this late to cut your grass? It's so hot out here. So I told her, she asked me what happened to my foot, and I told her what happened. And I told her, I said, when I get well, and I cut this side, don't worry about your side. I'm going to cut this side. Because when I cut the middle, I just cut the whole thing. So she was like, all right, you do. I told her, I said, I do this work. She said, you do? I said, I can cut a tree in a design. I was telling her everything that I could do. And I told her, I said, if the grass get a disease, my husband will know what's wrong with the grass. She was like, for real? I was like, yeah. She said, oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I say, so next month, don't worry. I'll be cutting our yard. I'll cut this piece. I'm 5'8". Y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I am about to go crazy. I'm about to go crazy. I can't drive. I said I need to go out there and practice how to drive with my left foot. Cause honey, I'm going crazy in this house. I'm Netflixing African movies. That's all I've been doing. Looking at African movies on Netflix. and I'm used to being on the go. And I know my son came back this morning. Oh yeah, African movies are good. So I said, I know my son bite. He home. When he get home, we finna hit the streets. Cause he called me early this morning, and when I woke up and took a shower, I called him. I said, where you at? He talking about my grandma's house laying down. I'm like, what's wrong with you? She in the background, your baby's sick. Honey, I love them African movies. I love African movies. Thank you, it's me, Kill. You know what? I ain't never had African food. I want to try. Listen here. I want to try the African food. What they pick it up is white. They pick it up with mafu. I don't know if I'm saying it right, mafu or whatever, and they pick it up with their hands and eat it. Yeah, that's what I want to try. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. I look so bright since I've been in the house. I'm already light skinned. I mean, not light skinned, but I'm like, dang, I look so bright. My mom yesterday to my child, y'all get it from y'all mama. That's where y'all get it from. Get it from your mama. Was made from the root vegetables, cassava or yuca. I want to try it. Did you see the one where the lady got rich? No, I ain't see that when the lady got rich. Thank you, Yvonne. I'm gonna have to try to make that. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to make it. But I want to go to African, try some African food. But I want to go to Africa. There's millions of African. I know. Let me tell you, once you start looking at them African movies, them things good. Now I'm looking at one now called Chief Daddy something. It's definitely good. Stewed with fish and spinach, other type of. Oh, I'm about to try that. I eat my collard greens and corn. You know what, Barbara? You got to be from the country or somewhere. Honey, take them collard greens and that cornbread and eat it with your hand. That is the best right there. Man, when we was little, my grandmother, she had to put the collard greens in the bowl. She put the cornbread on the table and she put it on there, and we used to eat the collard greens and cornbread with our hand. I want to try that rice. It's I knew you was from the country somewhere. Cause honey, people up north, they don't know. A lot of people up north don't know nothing about eating cornbread and collard greens with their hand. Man, that's the best, and it seems like it tastes so much better when you taking that cornbread, putting it over there with them collard greens and taking it up and eating. Oh my God! But they got to be cooked right. Yeah, it got to be cooked right. So this another, yeah, I'm gonna talk about that one tomorrow. So this how my day going right here. This is my day. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to my channel too. Oh yeah, that's what somebody was telling me. I'm surprised that you aren't sitting in a chair trying to cut your neighbor. Honey, I told my neighbor after I get well, I would cut her grass. She don't have to worry about it. But honey, I ain't finna sit in the chair and try to cut the grass. I love to work. But honey, today I'm propping my feet up because I got my foot up because I'm ready to go back to work. I am about to lose my mind being at home. I am. And Saturday, my husband said, "You called me, Treasie, get up, put some clothes on. You be just staying in the house. Come on, let's go somewhere." So I was kind of happy to go outside and to be around my family. But I'm about to lose my mind. I am about to lose my mind up in this house. So baby, so y'all know I'm a diabetic. So every Monday, actually we shouldn't be eating with the silver utensils anyway. North Britain. So today I want to ask everybody a question. And I want y'all honest opinion to me. I want y'all to be honest and tell me. So, Hey, Develta, how you doing? How was your Sunday, too? Hey, William, Trevor. Thank you, Dottie. A blessed afternoon to you, my dear loving sister. How are you and your family? We doing fine, but I'm about to go crazy, Trevor. Being in this house, I am about to go crazy. I didn't just went outside just now, and I put the trash can in. But I am about to go crazy being at home. So I got a question I want to ask everybody this morning. Okay. If you got a friend, if somebody your friend, and y'all been friends a long time, and then they start going with a young person, and they start acting different, how would you handle that? And then if you got a friend, no matter what, you always there for that friend. You always there for that friend, but it's like that friend not there for you. How would y'all handle that? Doing great. It was good. My nephew, who is assistant coach. Oh, that was good. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Let me tell y'all what happened. Cause this really hurt my feelings. It really did. If he ain't there, we gotta let him go. I told my friend how I feel. So I just want y'all to know. I want y'all to know, should I be mad? I wouldn't engage with that person as much. Friendships are two-way streets, never. Okay, let me tell y'all, was I wrong for this right here? Before I get into the conversation, I love her. I love her like she my sister. But right now, I just feel I got to back away from her. Hey, D Nice. So what happened was, my friend was coming to Tampa. She told me she gonna come to Tampa for my birthday. And I let her know off top. Let her know off top. I let her know off top her little boyfriend couldn't stay in my place. I let her know that when she told me she was coming to Tampa, I say, when you come, you can stay with me. And then she said, well, she said, everybody that comes with you may not be able to go with you. And Yellow Jacket, you right. So let me finish telling y'all the story. I'm going to tell y'all the story, and I want y'all to tell me, am I wrong? Okay. She told me she was coming to Tampa. And we been talked about it like a month or so ago. And I told her, I said, if you come by yourself, you're welcome to stay with me. Then she turned around. She said she might bring her little friend. So I told her, I said, he can't stay in my house. I'm just being honest with you. He cannot stay in my house because I don't know him. I don't know him like that to let him stay in my house. So she said, okay, no problem. We'll get a room, this. So they came Friday. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. Y'all, I haven't really been, y'all know I just had surgery. I just had surgery Monday. I had to pay $1,300 for my surgery. $1,300 for my surgery Monday. That's how much I had to pay. So I knew they was coming to town. And then plus anyway, I'm getting ready to celebrate my birthday. I really didn't have a lot of money. So I said, you know what, since they coming, let me cook a meal. And I know she loved lasagna. Let me cook a lasagna. I went to the store. My friend Tanya came and took me to the store. I went to the store. I bought everything to make the lasagna. So when they got him, I seen the yeah, $1,300. I had to pay $1,300 on top of my insurance. So they got him, and I said, they walked in. She was telling me I had always had a nice place. She introduced him to me. I asked them, did they want something to eat? Say no. I said, would y'all like a drink? I was making the margaritas. I gave her a margarita. He drank a little cup of Tito's and stuff. So we sitting there, we talking. Then my other friend, I called her to come get her food. So we all talking, and we go in the garage to go to talking and stuff. And then she said, um, she went to yawning. And I told her, I said, if you sleepy, because I know y'all, they did a long ride. I said, if you sleepy, you could just go ahead and go ahead and leave, and I'll see you tomorrow. So then after a while, she asked me, she said, do you want me to leave my truck by the side of the road or pull my truck in the driveway? And I'm like, I didn't know you was staying with me. And she was like, yeah. I said, I said, you can stay with me. He can't stay with me. I don't know him. I don't know this young man to let him stay in my house. So she was like, oh, I thought maybe I'm like, I ain't changing my mind because me and you discussed this. Me and you discussed this. I don't know him. He cannot stay in my house. So I called my husband. Hey, Chef K. I called my husband. My husband was like, no, he can't stay there. No, he can't stay in there. We don't know him. So she said they gonna find a hotel. So we took them to go to the hotel, took them to the, and whatever. So y'all, Saturday morning, she called me. She said, where you at? I say, home. She said, what time you gonna have your thing? And I say, let me see. I'll call you back. I called the back to tell her what time my thing gonna be. She called me at 3 o'clock. Say, where you at? I told her I'm at home. She called 3:25. And I said, she had my door. I went and opened the door. She came in. She said, I just want to let you know I'm finna get back on the road. I said, what? She said, I'm finna get back on the road. I'm finna go back home. I said, you finna go back home? She said, yeah. I do got socks on. So I said, you finna go back home? She said, yeah, how much your cake is? I said, I don't know. She said, how much your cake? And I told her, I said, I think it's about $50, $60, something like that. And I told her, artist, I ain't let you see nothing. I got a sock on my feet. So I said, you finna go home? And she went to tell me about him. I'm like, you came here for me and you finna go home. Y'all, I got so upset. I got so upset. I said, every time you need me to come, I'm there for you. I am there for you. Even if I have to neglect the bill to come, I'm there for you. You come here on a Friday. My birthday was Sunday. You come here on a Friday and you telling me you finna go home. But I'm always there for you. I neglect my bills when it come to you just to come down there to be by your side. And this how you doing me. And y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all no tell. I was so hurt, I started crying. And I'm like, that ain't a friendship. Hey, Peggy Sue. That is not a friendship. And I told her, we've been friends over 35 years. Nobody can come between our friendship. I would never let nobody come between our friendship. And you telling me you got to go home because of him? And then she turned around and tell me, you know what? I just go ahead and pay for another night at the hotel. I say, no, you go home. You go home because I'm a mother. I wouldn't want to be mad at my son. You go home. You go home. And I just feel like this right here. And I was so hurt because every time she need me, I'm on that road to come down there. Even when I don't have the money, I would neglect the bill to go down there. And you do me like this. And I say, you know, the boy childish, because when they got ready to go, when she came in to tell me she was leaving, he didn't come in here to say, nice meeting you. He didn't come in here to say nothing. He didn't even much come in here to meet my husband. Okay? Not at all. Even when they was here, how he was iking. And I was like, you know what? We've been friends a long time, but I don't need a friendship like that. And I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why people this is what I'm saying. I don't care who you go with. Who you go with. But I feel like this, if a person been in your life for so many years, been there, you shouldn't let nobody come between your relationship. Life is too short to continue supporting people that don't see you. Like, take care of you and support the ones that see your light. I know that's right. Thank you. Hey, Rick Rashida, Innocent Jefferson. Her season is up. Man, y'all, I was so hurt. I was so hurt. Because y'all see, y'all call me. Y'all see, y'all, because I don't show y'all pictures. Y'all don't see when I got on the road going and stuff. And I feel like this right here, for you to come on a Friday, for you got here like 7 o'clock Friday. Then you turn around and leave at 3 o'clock. 3:30. And this is the sad thing. She already knew she was leaving, because when you get a hotel room, you check out at 11 o'clock. You checked out at 11 o'clock, and then you come to my house at 3:25, and that's when you tell me you finna get back on the road. You let me know what kind of friendship that we really have. Treasie, like I always say, people are not going to treat you as good as you treat them. And that's true. And I was like so hurt. And I told my husband, and I was talking to somebody else, I was telling him, I say, whenever that she needed me, I was on the road to come. Even when I didn't have the money, I was on the road. Even when I couldn't even much really afford to stay down there in the hotel, I made things happen down there to come. And I'm like, this how you gonna treat me? It's my, and then this another thing. This the main thing right here. When she had surgery, I went down there. Even I was there for Carnival, but me and my husband took her to the store to get everything what she needed. I had surgery, and you couldn't even spend a whole day with your friend. A whole day. And I don't believe in one-sided friendship. I believe if y'all friends, y'all supposed to rock together with each other no matter what. Y'all don't supposed to let nobody come between y'all friendship when y'all know what all the things that y'all done been through. How many times y'all don't cry to each other did all this for each other, and then somebody come, and then but if when you go to sit back and you go to thinking this is a one-sided friendship, when you got a one-sided friendship, honey, you have to cut ties with that person. When someone show you who they are, believe them. She has clearly showed you who she, and that junk hurt. It hurt. Yeah, I mean, and she was standing. She's where I'm standing at. She was standing here. Y'all remember when I was cleaning the chicken on the live? When I was cleaning that chicken on the live and I ended my live. That's why I ended my live, because she came in here. And when she went to talking to me, I went to talking to her, I went to start crying. And she gonna come over there to hug me. And I'm like, friends don't do that. There's no way you drove all the way from out of town to be here with me for the weekend and then you go back. But then my other friend told me, my friend say, when I went in the house to get something, the dude came and whispered in her ear and told her he ready to go. I don't care how good your dick is. Y'all excuse my language. I don't care how good your meat is. I ain't finna switch out on my friends. Somebody who been there for me. Somebody who been there for me. Somebody who I've been rocking with for all these years. You think I'm finna switch out on her for you? Because you were probably laying that pipe down good. Man, screw that. When her little boo thing leave, I am done. I am done. And I just was sitting there and I've been thinking and thinking. I'm like, this is a one-sided friendship right here. One-sided. Because I'm like, no matter what, I get on that road and come. I don't been to visit you more than you have been to visit me. When you give things or emotions with your heart, that is never wrong, but do not continue to cast your pearls among swines. Cast your pearls. And I don't know. I know some of y'all might be sitting saying, why she complaining about that? Why she making a big old issue? But when you and a person y'all been rocking, y'all supposed to be like, y'all ain't friends. Y'all supposed to be sisters. Y'all supposed to be sisters. Then after a while, you just switch up. That junk hurt. When you been there for a person, when you going there, no matter what that person needs, you going, you being there for that person. And then when that person do you like that, that's a hurting thing. And then I'm like, I told my husband, you mean to tell me you came all the way from out of town and you stay one night at a hotel, then you telling me you going back home and you act like you mad because I ain't let you and him stay in my house? I don't know that boy. I don't know that boy. And I wasn't finna let him stay in this house because I don't know him. And I feel like this, if a person already told you that somebody can't stay in their house, you shouldn't even still bring that person. Because I said clearly, he cannot stay in my house. He cannot stay here. And that let me know how much a friend that you is to me, that you're going to up and leave. And then you tell me, asking me how much my cake was. You say you're going to buy my cake. Then when I tell you my cake was, I'm thinking, I was so mad, I didn't even see how much money it was on the counter, and you just left the money right there. But when your birthday came, I rented a car to drive down there. Let me tell you, I rented a car to drive down there. I rented a car. I got a hotel room for Friday and Saturday night, okay? And I made sure I got my hotel. I stay at the same hotel every time I go there. I got the hotel room. Then I got up the next day. Y'all know my pots and stuff. I drove my pots all the way out of town with me. We went, got my pots. We got up, went to the grocery store, bought food, and still cooked. I went and cooked for your birthday. And then you come and you leave $40 on the counter, and you tell me you finna go back home because of this boy mama. You should have left his ass home. You came here for your friend. But when I came down there, me and my husband came together. I went to your house and cooked. Y'all, I'm telling you, I am mad. That just let me know what the kind of friendship that we have. So here we go again. You sound like your daughter always something. Last week it was the party. And if you don't like what I say on my channel, you don't have to bring your ass over here. Because the last time I checked, when I got on this channel, it said my channel, not your channel. And y'all kill me. Every time y'all come over here, y'all want to try to bring up my daughter, bring up my daughter. Oh, well, y'all mad because we speak our mind up. We speak our mind and say what we got to say. Yeah, I don't understand people. If you don't like the things I say, then why come on my channel? Why come over here? You don't even much have to come over here. And I don't sound like my daughter. My daughter sound like me, okay? And that's right. She's supposed to speak up and say what's on her mind, okay? And if you don't like it, your ass can kick rocks and move on to another channel. That's what you can do. Like Maya say, people will show you who they are. They will tell you with their mouth and with their actions and believe them. Honey, I learned some folks just friends in names only. Child, that young mushroom, me. Oh, girl, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's exactly why I don't have girlfriends. I'd rather have male friends. And you know what? My sister came here on Saturday morning. Because I called my sister Friday and told her I thought she was here in Tampa, that I got her some food, her and her husband. And she was like, she at home. I say, come. I say, I'll have y'all food ready when you come to Tampa Saturday. So my sister came, and my sister was sitting there talking to me. And my sister said, you know what? She should be thankful that you her friend. She said, because you know what? You don't mess with females. You don't deal with females. You don't be hanging out with females because you is a hard person. And when you don't deal with females, you don't deal with them. You don't deal with them. And if y'all pay attention to my channel, y'all don't see me hanging out with females because I don't like the drama. I want to be at peace or whatever. But y'all, that really did something to me. It did something to me. It did. Today I'm not doing nothing. When I end this live, I'm finna go finish looking at my African movie. I'm finna prop my leg back up. I already got my ice in my oh shoot. I got my ice in my bag, and I'm finna prop my feet up. And I planned on being home all day long. Hey, Fab Life. I would handle her with a long handle spoon from far. I am done. This have really taught me the real meaning of a true friendship. Because there's no way I'm finna drive all the way out of town and then get up the next day and go back home. And I'm supposed to be there to celebrate my friend. And the whole time, I never knew until my friend told me yesterday, somebody that I know told me yesterday, she said, oh, when you went in the house, he whispered in her ear he was ready to go. I said, what? She said, yeah. He came right up there and whispered in her ear. And I know how me and her usually act when we get around, how we laugh, how we talk about different things. She wasn't doing that night when we were sitting in that garage. She was like kind of quiet compared to how she used to be. And I told her standing in my kitchen Saturday, I said, since you've been messing with this young man, you have changed. And I ain't trying to be funny, y'all. I don't want nobody to take this personal, what I got to say. If Dick got to change me, if Dick got to make me turn against my friend, I don't want that Dick. I don't want it. For somebody who been rocking with me, you think I'm finna switch out on somebody who been rocking with me because of your Dick? Somebody when I'm at my lowest point was there for me, for your Dick, and you can't. What you get? What can you do for me? What other than give me some meat? That's it. Don't you take no blame. The fault is, I'm not. She is going to run to you. Honey, this door is closed. This door is closed because you showed me the meaning of a true friendship. And then she texted me and told me she was home. And I started texting like, I don't give a fuck. And my husband said, don't do that. Don't do that. That's how hurt I was. But then after he told me that and I sat there and I thought about it, I was like, no, don't do that. Because I prayed that she made it home safe. I prayed that they made it home safe. But she ain't got to never worry about me getting on the road to come visit her. Even when I go down that way, she ain't got to worry about me visiting her. She never have to worry about me visiting her. For me, I would love her from a distance. She don't respect your home rules and your family. Please don't. Oh, she can't. She should have brought him. That's what I told her. I said, you shouldn't even much brought him. You should have left him home. You should have left him at home. And it's, you know what? And I'm not, I'm mad, but I ain't gonna talk bad. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, I just want, and I'm telling this story right here. The reason why I'm telling this story, because sometimes we think people are our friends and we always giving, pouring, but they not giving and pouring back into us the way that we pouring and giving into them. And I'm talking about this video. I'm talking about this because I want people to see, because I be bragging about this person. I be saying, I don't know what I'd do without this person. And that's how much I love her. Because I'm up there, I don't know what I'd do without you. I love you, this and that. But when a person like bike away and stop like acting like that, and y'all, ever since we've been friends, when our birthday come, we text each other early in the morning. We call each other early in the morning. She didn't even much call me to say happy birthday. She didn't even much text me to say happy birthday. She gonna write it on Facebook. Write it on Facebook. But before that, you used to call me. Before that, you text me early in the morning. Or you send me a thing singing happy birthday. But this year, you didn't call, you didn't text, and you gonna write something on Facebook. And I told my husband, I said, you know what? I said, I can't believe her. Ain't called, no text. And you want to write something on Facebook, I ain't even much tell her thank you. I told everybody who wrote me personally, I thanked them. I ain't thank her. I sure didn't. I didn't thank her. Pour into people that pour into you. It takes something so simple will show you how that person feel about you. Call your friend, sister, and talk. I'm not. I talked to her. I told her in my kitchen. I told her in my kitchen how I really felt. And hey, Jim and I, how you doing? When people change, you have to change. I know that. And so, just like I say, the reason why I'm telling y'all this story right here, stop pouring so much into people that's not pouring into you. And you know what? You'll see the signs, but you don't want to look at it because you know what? Because you loving this person like your sister, or you loving this person like this your brother, but you the one pouring more into them than they are pouring into you. That's right, Sweet Pea. And you know what? And if I sit here and tell y'all that this didn't bother me, I'll be telling y'all a lie. I'll be sitting here telling y'all this a lie. And if man, that it hurt. It hurt. Because I've been sitting here. Even this morning when I got up, I was sitting, thinking about it. Even yesterday, after I finished cooking all that food, and me and my husband came back home to get ready to go back over there, and I'm just sitting in the car, and I just got quiet. And I told my husband, I say, this hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. I said, because when her children called me and told me they're giving her a surprise party, I jumped up, reserved the car, got a hotel room, got everything together to go. And it's my birthday. And I was finna call him a name. I say, and she let this person tell her he ready to go, and she get on the road to go back home. And you couldn't spend the day with me for my birthday. And matter of fact, you say I'm your sister. I just had surgery. You couldn't spend the day with me. You checked out your hotel at 11 o'clock, and you come to my house at 3:25 to tell me you finna get it back on the road. That let me know the friendship right there. I know that's right, Sweet Pea. And I'm like, this weekend right here, y'all, I ain't gonna much tell y'all no tale. That junk hurt so bad. Like I lost my sister. Somebody I don't cry to. Somebody that I don't open up, told my personal business to, and I know her personal business. Whew. Y'all, that's a hurting thing. And I'm like, and if she got mad because I didn't let this boy stay in my house, I don't care. I don't care because I don't know this young man. I don't know this young man. And if I told you already that this boy couldn't stay in my house, why would you bring this boy to stay in my house if I told you no? I told you no, he couldn't stay in my house. And you still gonna bring him, and then for you to say you probably thought I was gonna change my mind. Oh, no, hell. I ain't changing my mind. I don't know him. I don't know him. I don't care if you was my blood sister. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I am a very, I don't just let anybody use my bathroom. I don't like people coming sitting up in my house. I work too hard for my stuff. I work too hard for people to come be laying around messing up my stuff. And y'all, I am not a people person that I just love being around people. I'm a very funny acting person. I am a very funny acting person where I don't want to be around people 24/7. That's why I don't volunteer myself. I don't bother offering to help people because I have a lot of funny ways that I don't like being around people. And if y'all pay attention, my children the same way. My children don't hang with a bunch of people because I was raised, I want to protect my peace. And when I come home, this is my privacy. And I'm like, what I look like, let somebody stay in my house that I don't know. I'm not what I'm finna say. I don't know nothing about this young man. But if I told you last month that if you come, you're welcome to stay here. Then she said, well, then she turned around and said he might come. You can't stay with me because I don't know him. He cannot stay in my house. He cannot stay in my house. So if I don't told you he could not stay in my house, what make you think you're going to bring him to my house and I'm going to change my mind and say that he can stay here? So if you got mad with that and you want to fall out of friends, oh well. Oh well. He was not staying in my house. And I feel like this right here. Me, when I'm going out of town with my husband, I don't really want to stay in nobody's house. I'm gonna tell y'all, when I go out of town, the only person when I go out of town with my husband and we go to the island, we stay with my brother-in-law. And that's their house, but I feel like I'm at my own damn house. You know what I'm saying? But there's no way I'm finna go to a friend house and me and my husband just finna lay up in the friend house. I don't want to do that because I know we might want to do play and this and that and stuff. And then anyway, if somebody tell me that me and my man can't stay in their house, I got to understand that. It's so easy to get saved, God. I'm sorry for being this. And I'm just so blowed. My friend, my girlfriend Tanya, that was him. My other friend. She was like, she called me C. She say, C, she say your head spun around like the Exodus. She said when you said, I didn't know y'all was staying here. She said your head just turned. And she said, and you told her, she said you went back it down. You ain't say, you just told her. Me and you had this conversation. We had this conversation that he cannot stay in my house. And for her to say, she thought maybe I'd change my mind. I don't know this young man. I don't know him. Now, I ain't gonna lie. If I been knew him, me and my husband knew him, don't hung out with him and stuff, that would have been something different. But I feel like this, you know what? You don't let strangers stay in your house because they can be having an attitude, walk through the house during the night and fuck the whole house up. I ain't saying that he would have did that, but I'm just saying. You just don't let people come stay in your house. Yeah, you know what? You let people come stay in your house. You don't know what people going through and stuff. What they mind at might be mad at each other. You wake up, they standing over you trying to fuck you up. I'm just like, I was so blowed when she said, I thought maybe you changed your mind. I ain't changing no mind. I didn't change no mind. I don't know where you got that from. But I love her, but I have to love her from a distance. Because this weekend showed me. This weekend showed me. And when I started crying yesterday and Saturday, and she came in the kitchen to hug me, I ain't even much hug her. I ain't say nothing. When she got ready to leave, I don't think I told her safe travels. I don't think I told her goodbye. No, nothing. No, nothing. And I just said, nah, I know. And this was meant to happen because you pour so much into a friendship and that friendship ain't good to you. So I'm telling this story. I always book the hotel room and rented a car when we travel to see family and friends. I like to be comfortable and go. And that's what I like to do. I like to rent a room to go because I want to go in there. I can walk how I want to walk in the room, do what I want to do in the room and all that. So I want to tell this story too, and I didn't want to tell this story to try to make her look bad, but I want somebody to hear this story too because we be pouring too much in so-called friend lives. We be pouring too much and giving so much to people. Give it a little time, pray, and understand where you're coming from. But you know, when these women get these men, they act different. I understand what you're going through. Treasie, you'll get over. Hopefully, y'all can. But I just want somebody to listen and see. You be pouring and giving until people that you say they your friend, they your sister, or they your brother, but you not getting it back in return. Sweet Pea, I kind of feel that way too. I kind of feel that way too. I kind of feel that way too. And I mean, I feel like this right here. Even if she didn't, I mean, if she knew, if she would have just came by herself, she knows she could have stayed here anytime. Anytime. And then even when I, you know what? And then even when I cooked the food and I was like, y'all hungry? She was like, no, no. But I fixed food to take. Making a lasagna ain't cheap. A lasagna is not cheap. I don't care if I'm not, it's not cheap. Trust me. It's not cheap. And I'm like, hell, I ain't even finna get all into that. I'm not gonna get all into that, but I just want somebody that want anybody that's going through something like this or whatever, stop pouring into other people and start just pouring into your own life, focusing on your own self. That's what you got to start doing. And we have to learn that everybody, you know what I'm saying? We be talking about people our friends, but they show us they not our friends, but sometimes we don't want to see it. And you know what? When my husband said something, I was like, oh, okay. So that's it. Oh, and my birthday was so nice yesterday. Oh, it was, you know what? Even though after I did everything, I had to prop my feet up. Oh, I'm trusting forever. I'm trusting. But after I finished yesterday, and I had and I cleaned up my aunt's kitchen and had all the trash set up. My cousin them came and took the trash out and let God step in the way. Sweet people, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna step by, cause my son said, "Mama, don't do that. Don't do it." And I wrote something on Facebook. My son called me all the way from Atlanta. He said, "Mama, take it down. Take it down right now, Mama." And I said, "Why?" He said, "Take it down." Then I showed my other friend, the one who called me, see what I wrote. She said, "See, take it down." My Holy King, I didn't dance or nothing because my foot messed up. I played dominoes. Let her go for now. If she want the friendship, she'll come back by herself. Yeah, my birthday was yesterday. My birthday was yesterday. I turned 56. And you know what? My birthday played out just right. Just right. My sister said, "You didn't invite nobody around here. You ain't tell other people." I said, "Nope. I didn't tell. Only people I told to come around was my family. That's it. My family and my friends that I play dominoes with, that was it. That's all who came around. And it was so nice. You just had to move. You just have to move different because she showed you who she was. Yeah, she showed me. She showed me. I cooked the casserole, got a cake from Publix. And my family was laughing at me too, cause they were saying yesterday, they was like, they gonna tell me to my son Treacy, cause I was in there fixing, cause I cooked the food, I fixed the food, cause I was in there. I say, let me fix my husband a plate, cause he need to put something on his stomach before he started drinking. Then my grandkids coming out for plate. Your mama dance. Yeah, my mama dance. My mama dance all the time. So I cooked. I fixed everybody plate, and then I cleaned up the kitchen. Then I wound up going to sit down. Then I went to play dominoes. So yesterday it was just like how I wanted it. Just like I wanted it. And the people who gave me the other little thing, I told them thank you, but I told them, I say, I told you I did not want nothing because I knew I was gonna do something for my birthday, but thank you anyway. And I asked them, I said, do y'all want your money back for what you spent? And they was like, no. So yesterday was so good because the only thing I told my family, everybody come who wanna come. Only thing you got to do is bring what you wanna drink. Bring what you wanna drink. But anyway, y'all come. I got the food, I got the cake, I got everything. But I still bought liquor too. I still bought some liquor for them to drink. So it was still, man, it was so nice. So nice. And I know somebody probably saying I wouldn't have did that. It was my birthday. They should have did that, bought. But you know what? I am weird. My family know if I ain't cooking, I ain't eating. And I didn't care yesterday. I mean, and the money that I had spent for my party, it was my birthday money that I had got. And I bought everything, cooked everything. I didn't care how much I had to spend. I just like to see my family come together. I love to see when my daughter and my mom and my sister them get out there and dance and have fun. So I like that. When I do things for people, I have to remember they are not thoughtful. Like, and you know what? And that's what I'm saying. People ain't thoughtful like how you'll be thoughtful. I don't know. I find out everything just like you do. Yeah, people ain't gonna treat you like you'll treat them. But yesterday, I was like, they ain't got to give me no birthday gift. I don't want nothing from them. I just want to come and have fun. I just want to play me some dominoes and talk me some noise. That's all I wanted yesterday. And I got exactly what I wanted yesterday. And I didn't want nobody to come and feel like I didn't get Treacy nothing, don't feel bad. Child, you better come in there and get what you want on your plate. Eat what you want. It's some water. It's some soda out there. It's some look over there. Honey, get what you want. Don't be around here to my, oh, Treacy, I'm gonna get you a present later. You gave me a present already just by showing up. That's all that matters. You showing up. Having a memory is better than a present. Cause one of my little nephews, he was like, I'm gonna go buy you something to drink. I say, you don't have to buy me nothing to drink. I got something to drink. You just go and what you want to eat. That's all that matter, what you want to eat. I know my holy king. I know I'm gonna be all right. But it was just hurting. And every time I think about it, I don't even much want to talk about it no more. Cause y'all see, that jump make me cry. Every time I think about it, It really made me cry. People unthoughtful as you. No, they not. Sis, make sure you get a mammogram usually around. Oh, honey, I already had that mammogram. I get a mammogram, okay? I ain't playing. I'm going to get him checked. I just had it, when I had it done, I just had that in February or March because we get free mammograms through our job. So I'm not playing. I go get a checkup. Hey, somebody told me, somebody told me, say, you need to just get a bed at this doctor office. Every little thing you want to go to the doctor for. I sure do. My ear was hurting. I thought I had an earache. I went to the doctor. She was like, you okay, Claudette? Honey, I want to make sure because let me tell you, when you being a diabetic, especially when you get a cut, honey, you have to really take care of yourself. When you're a diabetic, you have to take care of yourself. And listen here, when you got high blood pressure, you got to take care of yourself too because that is a silent killer. Y'all got to take care of your body. You have to go, even ladies, even when you go in the shower and you taking that shower, you making sure you feel it. Doing all that. You have to take care of your body. I was right waiting for you to go live yesterday. I was gonna go live, but y'all seen how much I was cooking in the kitchen. Then when I go to my aunt's house, I still got to cook food over there. Then I had to come home, take a shower, then go way back over there. And then when I got over there, I started fixing plates and I started moving. Then my feet started hurting, my foot started hurting, so I just put my foot up. And I'm like, I ain't going live today. So that's why I didn't go live. And then plus I'm like, I'm having too much fun to see the children run around. Oh yeah, you got to get that pep smear too. You got to go get that, go make sure you get that pocketbook checked out. And then when I say pocketbook, y'all know what I'm talking about. When I'm saying pocketbook, y'all know. But y'all hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. But I'm finna get ready to go because I got to finish looking at my movies. But I just want to tell you today, child, don't worry about what people say because they're gonna continue to talk about your past. They ain't gonna, because they ain't got nothing good to say about you. So they want to talk about your past to make you feel bad. Because when they talk about your past, they be like, oh, I know how to get them. I know how to hurt them. Let me continue to talk about their past. But honey, people got to remember, everybody got a past. We all have done things, okay? We done things wrong. And we done some things right. We done some things fun. But people still going to talk about your past because people don't want to see how God elevating you in your future. They don't want to see how God is blessing you right now in your life. So that's why they can keep talking about your past because they don't want to talk about the good things. Because, you know, the good things in your life outweigh the bad things. So they're going to keep on talking about the bad things to try to keep you down. So every time, you know what? Every time a person talk about your past, this is what they want to do. They want to try to knock you. But they don't know those good things outweigh all that junk in the past. You know what? That's a good idea, ML. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Thank you for that idea. And then this another thing right here. Like I told y'all, the story that hurt me, the situation that hurt me and had me upset the weekend. You know what? Sit back and start thinking of your friendship. Stop pouring into everybody that's not pouring into you like you pouring into them. Sometimes you have to step back from people in your life because they don't mean you no good. And when a person who say they're your friend hurt you and you around here crying, it's really time to examine your friendship, your true friendship with them. So stop pointing to everybody's life who's not pouring into you. And you know, it's a good, this another thing. If they don't call you, don't call them. If they not giving you, don't give them. If they ignoring you, ignoring them. That's what you got to do. My holy king, I ain't even much finna go all into that right there. Because if I go all into that, you'll be like, what? You lying. I'm not even much finna go into that. We gonna leave that right there. I'm ready to end this. Yeah, so, and that's true. Love shouldn't hurt. And when somebody your friend and they see you crying and they still leave and they hurt you, it's time to let go. No, she had a man. She had a man. She had a man. And the only thing I got to say, I just feel like I got 4 blood sisters. I got 4 blood sisters, but I felt this person was more of a sister to me. That's how much I love her. And it hurt because I feel like I lost a sister. So, and Sweet Pea, and that's exactly what she said when I stood in the kitchen and was crying, and she gonna hug me, and she left, and it just like F my feelings. So it just, right then and there, I'm just like, done. Hey, Patricia, Maria. So I am just done. It's over with. I get over it, honey. Because God show you people. Hey, Reelsville. Anyway, Aunt, do y'all have good seafood restaurants? Yeah, we got good seafood restaurants. We got a restaurant around the corner. I think it's called Mr. and Mrs. Krabs. It's all different kinds of restaurants. Seafood. Oh, man, they got that buffet I went to. If you like seafood, that buffet I went to in Brandon, I don't forgot the name of it, but it's right by Chuck E. Cheese in Brandon. And you paid what? I think we paid $35. $35, $35 or $40. They got so much seafood in there. Oh my God, they got seafood. They got food in there, especially if you eat meat too, honey, that is a place for you. That is a place. You know what, Sweet Pea, if you come here, let me know. I'll go with you, but I'll eat seafood, but for the price, it's not for me because I'm really not a buffet person, but I would go with you if you come to Tampa. Deion son played for Tampa now, and he's been reviewing restaurants there that the food look good. Honey, let me tell you, in Tampa, it's so many restaurants. You have to go to the restaurants and look at them. My favorite place I like to go, because I love to eat oysters. That's where I might go at today. I might go eat me some oysters today. That might be my birthday present to myself. I like to go to Rick's on the River. I like to go to Rick's on the River and sit out there by the water and eat oysters. Because you can sit inside and you can sit outside. So I'm glad somebody said that. That's where I'm going to treat myself for my birthday. I'm going to go to Rick's on the River today. I don't like buffets because, I don't eat meat. So, and then I don't be eating a whole lot. So that's another reason why I don't like buffets. I just blocked mail. So yeah, that's what I think. That's where I'm gonna go at today. I'm gonna go to Rick's on the River, and I'm gonna sit there, and I'm gonna have me some oysters. That's the only thing I eat from them oysters. And y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all no tell. I love oysters. Sometimes I get 2 trays of oysters. So that's gonna be my birthday present. So, cause yesterday I had a birthday get together, but that was for all of us. Cause I told them we gonna do it like a Sunday meal, and that's how it was yesterday too. So today, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna treat myself to Rick's on the River for some oysters. And if I go to Rick's on the River, I'm gonna go live so y'all can see how Rick's on the River is. So if y'all come to Tampa, y'all can go to Rick's on the River. But when I get well, I want to take y'all to Amateur Works, and then you can get on the boat, and you can get on the boat. They got a boat that you can pay. It'll take you from Rick's on the River. It'll take you any place downtown. Man, Tampa is bad. Tampa got so many places that you can go hang out. Now we got good areas, we got bad areas. It depends on what you want to do. But Tampa, honey, I can't say nothing about Tampa bad, okay? Because everywhere you go is somewhere good and bad. But honey, I love Tampa, Florida. I wouldn't trade Tampa for nothing. That's how much I love Tampa. But y'all, I'm finna go, because I'm finna go prop my feet up. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. Y'all speak over yourself. And stop pouring into everybody's life that's not pouring nothing back into your life. That's the thing. Stop pouring into people's life that's not pouring nothing into your life. And if I go to Rick's on the River, I'm going to go live so y'all can see my tray of oysters, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. So y'all have a blessed day, and I love y'all. See y'all.